Monsties, nothing can stop them. You need to take a deep breath because this news is absolutely wild. If you felt a massive shift in the internet landscape today, it was not an earthquake. It was the pure power of Pharita from BABYMONSTER. We all know that every member of BABYMONSTER is a powerhouse of visuals and talent, but what just happened in Japan is on a whole different level. Pharita has just proven that she is not just a member of a big group, she is a genuine global magnet. Imagine waking up and seeing Pharita name everywhere. Everyone is talking about her iconic braided look and why Japanese netizens are suddenly obsessed with one specific interview link. We are going to dive deep into how this girl from Thailand managed to invade the Japanese market with just one interview. Is this a sign that Pharita will be the next it girl in Japan? Why did her article shoot up to the top 3, beating out other major news stories? Stay tuned because we have all the exclusive details, from her stunning fashion choices to her heart-melting interview answers. Do not blink, because if you miss even 1 second, you will miss the biggest trend of 2026. Let us get into detective mode. Smart Web Magazine Japan, one of the most prestigious and influential lifestyle magazines in the land of the rising sun, recently released an exclusive 10 questions interview series with the members of BABYMONSTER. Initially, fans thought this would be a standard promotional interview. However, the internet had other plans. As soon as Pharita article was released, the traffic to the Smart website spiked dramatically. Within a very short time, the article featuring Pharita and her love of low-rise denim climbed all the way to the number 3 spot on the popular article rankings. She is standing strong in the top 3 alongside her groupmates Ahyeon and Asa. This means the top 3 most popular articles in a major Japanese magazine were completely swept by BABYMONSTER, with Pharita as a primary pillar of that success. Landing in the top 3 on SmartWeb is a huge deal. It means thousands of people in Japan are actively clicking, reading, and obsessing over what Pharita has to say. This is not just about international fans using bots, it is concrete proof that the Japanese public is genuinely curious about her. Online forums in Japan are filled with people asking who this elegant girl is and remarking that she looks like a princess from Thailand. The effect was so massive that the magazine's servers reportedly slowed down due to the exploding enthusiasm. Pharita is not just coming for the charts, she's coming for the hearts of the Japanese public. Now we have to talk about what made this article go viral. The visuals are simply breathtaking. In the featured photo, Pharita looks incredibly fresh and perfectly embodies the Gen Z aesthetic while maintaining a high fashion edge. She is wearing a black tank top with an iconic white star print, paired with a white zip-up jacket that gives off an effortless cool vibe. And those double braids are everything. Pharita is giving us the girl next door look, but with an unreal level of beauty. Many fans on social media are saying she looks like a live-action anime character. She has the facial proportions that are highly admired in Japan, including large, clear eyes and a very symmetrical face structure. The interview also touched on Pharita's love for low-rise denim. Anyone who follows fashion trends knows that low-rise is very difficult to pull off unless you have immense confidence and great body proportions. Pharita has made it her signature style. She explained in the article how fashion gives her strength and confidence on stage. She mentioned that whenever she wears clothes she loves, she feels like she can take on the world. Fans really related to this message. Pharita is more than just a pretty face. She has the mindset of a true star. She knows what suits her and is not afraid to experiment. This is why Japanese netizens are falling in love. She has both main vocal vibes and visual queen energy at the same time. Of course, we cannot discuss Pharita without looking at what netizens around the world are saying. Once the news of this top 3 ranking broke, social media went into a frenzy. On Korean online communities like Pan and The Q, many praised the versatility of BABYMONSTER. Commenters noted that Pharita has a very expensive aura. Meanwhile, in Japan, many compared her to top-tier Japanese actresses because of her pure and innocent yet stylish vibe. One post on X received thousands of likes stating that Pharita's success on Smart Web Japan was not luck, but rather the result of an unexplainable star factor. People are calling her a real-life Disney princess. There are even theories among fans that Yae Entertainment is intentionally giving Pharita more exposure in Japan because they recognize her massive market potential there. She has great foreign language skills, she is polite, and her visuals are extremely marketable. By securing the number 3 spot, Pharita is indirectly telling the world that she is here and ready to take over. Many are comparing her trajectory to her seniors at Yae. Is she following in the footsteps of Lisa from Blackpink as a Thai idol dominating the globe? Or will she create her own unique path as the Japanese darling? Given the enthusiasm seen with SmartWeb, she is likely to become even bigger. We have covered so much regarding Pharita's incredible achievement, from her killer visuals to the shockwaves she sent through Japanese media. One thing is certain, Pharita is just getting started. This top 3 position is only the beginning of something much larger. We all knew her vocal talent was exceptional, but now the world is realizing she is a fashion icon and a visual force to be reckoned with. What do you think makes Pharita so special to the Japanese public? Is it her iconic braided hairstyle or her sweet personality in interviews? We want to hear your thoughts. Write your opinions in the comments below. We want to know how much you love Pharita. Do not forget to like this video if you are proud of her achievements. Share this with your fellow K-pop fans so they know Pharita is dominating Japan. Most importantly, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the hottest and most dramatic news from the world of K-pop.
The depth of Pharita influence in Japan goes far beyond just a single ranking on a website. To understand why this specific article resonated so deeply, we have to look at the cultural bridge she is building. Japan has always had a very specific appreciation for idols who possess a mix of elegance, mystery, and approachability. Pharita embodies this rare trifecta. In the Smart Web interview, she didn't just talk about clothes, she shared her philosophy on personal growth and the transition from being a trainee in Korea to becoming a global representative of her Thai heritage. This narrative of a hardworking, multicultural star is exactly what makes her so compelling to the Japanese audience, who value discipline and sincerity as much as they do aesthetic beauty. When we analyze the transition from her visual appeal to her actual content, we see why fans stayed on that page for so long. The article detailed her daily routine and her specific fashion inspirations, which reportedly drew heavily from late 90s and early 2000s archival looks. By mentioning these specific influences, Pharita tapped into the current vintage revival trend that is massive in Tokyo street style. It shows that she is not just a passive participant in the fashion world, but a student of it. This level of intentionality is what separates a fleeting viral moment from a long-lasting career as a fashion icon. Netizens pointed out that her ability to articulate her style choices makes her an ideal candidate for future luxury brand ambassadorships, specifically within the Japanese market. Furthermore, the synergy between Pharita and her fellow members mentioned in the ranking, Ahyeon and Asa, highlights the collective power of BABYMONSTER. While the group as a whole is successful, Pharita's individual breakout in this magazine ranking suggests she is carving out a niche that is uniquely hers. Industry insiders in Japan have noted that Pharita has a voice that is particularly suited for the Japanese market's preference for clear, emotive vocals. The interview touched upon her vocal preparation, and readers were fascinated by her dedication to perfecting her Japanese pronunciation. This level of respect for the local culture is a huge factor in why she is being embraced so warmly. It is not just about a beautiful girl appearing in a magazine, it is about a dedicated artist making a genuine effort to connect with a new audience. The reaction from the Thai community has also been a significant part of this story. Fans in Thailand are celebrating Pharita's success in Japan as a moment of national pride. They have been trending hashtags to support her, which in turn drives more global traffic back to the original Japanese article. This cross-border digital phenomenon is a testament to the power of modern K-pop fandoms. When an idol like Pharita succeeds in a major market like Japan, it sends ripples through the entire Southeast Asian entertainment industry. It proves that the YG formula for creating global superstars is still very much effective, but with a new, more refined touch that Pharita brings to the table. Looking ahead, the success of this smart web feature likely means we will see Pharita on the covers of major Japanese fashion Bibles very soon. There are already rumors circulating in fashion circles that several high-end Japanese labels are looking at her for upcoming seasonal campaigns. Her star print look from the article has already started a mini trend, with fans searching for similar items to recreate her effortless princess vibe. This is the power of the Pharita Effect. It's a blend of consumer influence and genuine artistic admiration. As we conclude this deep dive, it is important to recognize that Pharita is redefining what it means to be a foreign idol in the K-pop industry. She isn't just adapting to Korean or Japanese standards, she is bringing her own unique Thai grace and global perspective to the forefront. This ranking is a milestone, but it is also a promise of what is to come. For Pharita, the sky is the limit, and Japan is clearly ready to follow her every step of the way. Whether she is performing on a massive stage or sharing her fashion tips in a magazine, she carries herself with a level of poise that suggests she was born for this spotlight. Make sure to keep an eye on the official BABYMONSTER social media channels, because with this kind of momentum, a Japanese debut or a special solo project could be closer than we think. The energy surrounding her right now is undeniable. Fans are already calling for a follow-up interview or a video segment featuring her 10 questions in more detail. The demand is there, the talent is undeniable, and the visual impact is historic. Pharita has officially arrived in the Japanese mainstream, and she is here to stay. Let us continue to support her and see how many more records she can break as she continues her journey towards becoming a definitive global icon of the new generation. What a time to be a fan of Pharita and BABYMONSTER!